you.
crazy stuff. I'm gonna go pee real quick. Welcome everybody. This is Samuel Spirit 12.
Look below.
Look below. What am I looking below for?
July.
July. What about July?
What
about Carla and what about July?
Out of book.
Here we go. Oh boy. Okay. Hey everybody, I'm Samuel Spirit. I talk with spirits through spirit boxes. What about July?
Fun.
All of them. Out of book. Yeah, I'm Samuel Spirit 12 on TikTok and other stuff. Fun.
Dear.
Oh dear. Sounds like there's some
We exorcise you.
Today.
there's stuff going on. You're welcome to exercise me anytime. I need some exercise. But anyway.
What's that?
That's just a joke that I say. We're talking about some being possessed. Someone's possessed and they're trying to unpossess you. Yeah.
Tell me how to. Yes. Daylight. A small.
Alright, so they're telling me that one of you is possessed. Whoever's watching this live stream right now or is going to, they're bringing
Terror.
Yeah, they're warning me that one of you is possessed. Not me, but one of you.
Back to school.
So whoever is watching right now, Christo's grace is the term that I say. That's what you said? Yeah.
Nice of you.
Yeah. Christo makes a demon flinch. Also focus on positive energies.
Dude.
Yeah, because grace is divine intervention. It's me calling upon that. Yeah.
Joyfulness.
A lot of good energy. Thank you, spirits.
Bottle.
I'll do the bottle.
True.
So someone is trying to mess with the live stream because they are This is just for entertainment only, just so people know. But it seems like there is someone messing with the live. I'm doing the bottle. I'm doing both. Alright.
Four.
This is for this is for entertainment purposes only. But someone's trying to mess with be heard because they don't want people to be unpossessed. They want people to stay possessed. So they want you all to be possessed. They want you to be enslaved. They don't want you to. So unless they want that, then they should be allowing me to out what's going on so that people can be free. It's about the heart. It's about your vibe. It's about doing map of consciousness. Higher vibes countering low vibes, and it frees people.
Like that. Today.
Yeah, so a lot of people don't want the truth to be told, but it seems like they're confirming that there's someone that is definitely trying to mess with my atmospheres, and because they don't want me to wake you up, they don't want me to acknowledge you, but we have good beings here helping.
We left. Vegetable. Okay.
Kevin.
Yeah, so there's different beings that are trying to mess with stuff. What about Kevin?
It bothers you.
It bothers you. Well, what's going to be cool is when it gets into the time of the solar eclipse or whatever eclipse is on the 29th, it's going to get amazing.
I don't.
So yeah, there's going to be interesting energies that are going to happen. But there's been, for the last few hours since my last live, there seems to be dark entities have been trying to hang out here for some reason. They usually don't. But they're not supposed to be around. They got to go. But I'm being told that it's okay because I think it has to deal with being allowed to come around so that we can be free.
What's
Yeah, so they want to do gaslighting because they're connected to the religion I left and others, and they usually are sent by those psychopaths and other people that go against people that are vegan and that are spiritual and that are not LDS Mormon, they're ex-Mormon. So they send a lot of those entities at those of us who are awake, especially those who are not jabbers or are that are.
I'm feeling tired.
But I think it has to do with residual purging that's going on. The bad has to come out so that they can get expelled completely. Because April is going to be an amazing change coming. Yeah, I want to say that. I want to say the 5th and the 6th. I want to say the 5th and the 6th of April is going to be crazy. The 5th and 6th is going to be crazy things that will try to happen because of the religion I left. They're going to do their freaking general conference shit. Shift. You know, their crazy stuff. like they do every April and October. And it's always like the first weekend of the first days of the month. So right now it seems like a lot of their groupies are problems to my live streams because I'm not part of their cult system. So that's the issue there. And it's okay because what I was shown is what's going to happen is any of them that do that or anybody that allows that to be done to me, I was shown that by April, either this April or next year's April, I want to feel like it's this April. It keeps being told it's this April. So April and May. It's coming.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Look below.
Look below. They keep saying look below, but the things are going to happen by July. There's going to be things that are going to happen by July and August. So everything's going to work itself out.
Six. Play.
6 is 5 p.m. to 17 p.m. Yeah, well, we're going to go until like 6 something. So about 49 minutes, I would say 48 minutes. So about 48 minutes I'll be going, unless someone comes on this live free stream and wants affirmation card. I'm kind of at a point where we're not doing that. But it's okay.
Photos. Have a seat.
Have a seat. Anyway, photos. What about photos? Oh yes, I'm gonna post all those things, and then once posted, all the oracle cards and affirmation card posts. After they're posted, what I'm gonna do next? Yep. Once I do that, then what we're gonna do next is
You going. Thank you.
yeah. Once I do that process, then I'm gonna take pictures of each one, and then we're gonna put them out there in different ways. It's gonna get pretty interesting. I'm actually excited.
For a job. I didn't. Stride. In the city.
Yeah, so whenever I do any future card pulls, I'll now be able to do them with Oracle and affirmation on my actual regular device that lets me do it on TikTok rather than just here on my PC on YouTube and Twitter.
Sorry.
Yep, so we're going to do that. Here we go.
too.
It's funny. I think I scared people that have followed me. I think I scared them with some of my posts. It's okay though.
How about
I freak out people with my honesty. I'm just the funniest thing ever. I used to feel horrible not fitting in with people, not feeling like it matters. But when everybody else started doing the freaking the mark of the beast jabs and enslavement protocols, I started to feel grateful that I don't follow what everybody else does. Started to feel like, oh, they're all psycho. Why do I want to be like them? Why do I want to be like everybody else when they're all doing psycho stuff? No, you don't have to. You chose to. There's a difference. So it was pretty funny.
Probably. No, you do.
No, you don't. You don't have to wear a mask. You don't have to do the vax. You don't have to do the psycho babble shit. Just be genuine and honest and authentic. Do self-love, self-worth. Stop following the crowd. Stop jumping on it because someone told you to. Stop being evil. Stop thinking you have to please. Stop following your peer pressure. Didn't we get taught not to follow peer pressure and yet you all fucking did so?
Yeah.
And FUCK is Fehu, Uraz, Kanaz, Kanaz.
Retaliate.
So Fehu is for wealth. Uraz is for strength. Kanaz for C and K is luck or grace. It's all in there. Words or spells or words within word vibes, sacred geometry, all of that connection. It's all a pattern. It's all connection of communication. Mine caught on to it. Half of you haven't even caught on to what I want. But canon. And if you think you have, then ask me. Tell me what you caught on to. Tell me what you think I'm aware of, and I'll tell you more than you ever thought of. I'll be like, well, what about this? You know what this is? You know what that is? You know, blah, blah, blah. And I'll see if you do. Because most people think they do, and then I tell them, I'm like, oh, you think you're smart, huh? What about this? What about this? What about the nope, that's not it. You're going to focus on what your programming tells you. I focus on the cause and effect, what actually heals, what actually helps, and what actually helps manifest. If people think they do, I'll say, well, then why aren't you manifesting destiny? Why aren't you manifesting people's vision boards? Why aren't you doing the things you claim you can do? They'll say, oh, because of this. And I said, well, see, that's why you're not awakened, because you're holding it back for everybody when you could actually do it and you know you can. So why aren't you? So that's why I do self-care, self-love. That's why I bring the vibe that I want. It's because they want everybody to be separated instead of amplifying.
Graduate this. I'd like to.
Well, a lot of you, it's because some of you think that you're an amazing person, yet you're still eating animal flesh. You're not vegan. You're not challenge22.com knowledge. You're not about compassion for sentient beings that don't deserve that. Yeah, so this is sacred land, yeah. So it's all about doing the right thing. Hey.
How about
We live in the shadows.
I see you. Someone's here. Well, I'm sure Ward's here, but I don't think that's you in the background.
Haunt.
You're saying it's a haunt being? No, I think there's an attack. It could be a being showing.
What?
What about wedding?
Mary.
Someone come with him? Color, tell her.
We're going.
Oh, we got a lot of different beings. Can you help stop what's going on with the live stream?
No.
We know? Okay. Yeah. I said, we know.
What up?
Nearing? Okay, good. They were going? Oh, so it's, got it. So you're saying that there was some energies.
It's hard.
It's hard. So we got you.
Someone's watching.
Yeah, I know. Oh, thank you for telling me the people just showed up.
What's up?
They said someone's watching. You just prayed? They just prayed for someone. You just showed up, they said. Is that one of my subscribers?
Bye.
Yeah, they just said. There was two people that came on YouTube, and then one just took off.
I have.
But it's causing it to skip in and out because some are trying to. Someone lied? Yeah, so someone's trying to cause trouble. There's no fighting. But spirits are protecting me. They're trying to help.
Sandwich.
Oh, it's. Horse.
There's a port.
Why think.
Well, it's almost 5:30. I would say. Someone? What would I know? What are you asking me about? Ports? Or port? Oh, about port. Oh.
I don't.
You want me to port?
I don't.
Ask more. The trip.
This is 528 Tibetan seeding bowl. We pray for months and months. Burn to paper going on.
Still be.
See, I'm more of a hermit, so I keep to a certain pattern and I stick with it. Not everybody does. I'm more of a minimalist, so I pretty much wear whatever I feel to wear. So sometimes I'm wearing the same clothes for like a few days. I don't really worry about what I'm doing, but I also do try to take care of my own health. It's just I don't eat dead flesh. I don't eat unalive flesh, so I eat fruits and vegetables and heal holistic. So I don't smell like others would smell that are eating dead flesh.
Now,
I'm taking in life, so I smell of nature because I'm taking in nature.
Can you rec? Can you rec? Can you rec? Can you rec? Can you rec?
and
How?
how
How?
I'm interested.
I'm interested. Who's interested?
My family.
You're with your family.
Wait.
Help.
What's your?
Bless you. Like I said, I get people that come in and then they run off. They come in and then they run off. It scares them. I think it's the funniest thing ever because it's usually people that are ex-Mormon or they are those who
Flower.
aren't vegan, or aren't in agreement with me choosing to be vegan, even if they are vegan, or not in an agreement with me doing vegan direction in the different way that they claim people's vegan in. And it's like I follow the challenge22.com vegan knowledge. I follow being there in that way. I think people need to do the right thing and be informed and stop exploiting animals. We just need to inform them, be there. Not necessarily an activist, but I'm not against people who choose to be activists.
I think.
It's all about doing the right thing.
Beatrice.
Okay.
Children around you.
Another.
Oh, let's do the whole time. Hey, Beatrice. Hi, Grandma. This is 528 Vent Singing Bowl. Yeah, she's a mother, too.
Helen.
A mother, too, is here. A Helen is here. Someone's mother. I'm doing the bowl. There we go.
The breast.
So we got two mothers. Yeah. Helen and Beatrice, and they were both mothers. One's a grandmother. Technically, she's like a great grandmother, or even more so now. So she passed away when I was 11 years old. So
Girlfriend.
girlfriend, we bless you for a girlfriend.
Watch.
They're blessing me to get a girlfriend. That's funny. I hope so. It'll happen if it does. I'm looking for a vegan. You're saying they're in Layton? I'm in Utah. But it says the girlfriend is in Layton. Well, she's in Layton. Why? Oh, you're saying that there's a girlfriend from Layton that's watching? I don't know anybody from Layton. Layton.
What's that device?
Q2.
I'm in Bountiful. What's that? What's that device? What device? Which device are you talking about?
My mask, my mask, my mask, my mask, my mask.
Your mask? Someone's wearing a mask? It's you too. Oh. Now we got someone on YouTube here again. So they're talking to this person on YouTube. They're asking you what that device is that you have. So one of you has a device, and they're saying, "What's that device?"
This
And
room,
it's something
this
about
room,
a
this room, this room.
mask. They said west. So the west of you, what's the device west of you? So in your vicinity, west would be to the left of you, to your position, or whatever west direction is. They're saying that there's a device west of you, and they're talking to you, YouTuber.
Done.
It's a Truman.
D1.
D1. What about May 1st? Bring it up, May 1st.
Step back.
Circle.
Circle. They just said it's a circle. They said it's the shape that it is
That's
they said B1, but they could be saying B1. B1
her rope.
21 21. Okay. They said it's a circle. They're saying the object that they're asking about is a circle.
Do you
What is that device that's a circle? That's what they're asking. Whoever you are, YouTuber. This is how they communicate. Whoever you are, let's sort of.
it's a
The west.
mic.
So that person just took off. Yeah, I know. It's okay, Spirit. Yeah. They're saying that the person just took off. It scared them. They saw? Yeah. They said they saw. They knew what we were talking about, but they took off. So sometimes people are too afraid to communicate. Yeah, some are too afraid to communicate.
The Lord.
The Lord. Hey, Thor. Sometimes Thor goes by the Lord. Sometimes it's kind of funny.
I don't.
I know you don't, but sometimes people call you the Lord, Thor. I know you don't go by it, but some people call you the Lord. I've noticed that a few times. Above? Oh, the other one?
Thanks.
Amos? Oh, it's a different one. Hi, Amos.
Eyes.
So it's
So
above. So Amos is there. Thanks.
I'm.
Yeah, sometimes they call Amos the Lord because technically he was some form of a prophet, right? Well, not to me, just according to the scripture teachings of those scriptures. I don't agree or disagree with any of it. I'm not religious. I'm spirituality, as you know. A lot of you should know. I question everything. And I'm from Ephraim. Ephraim. It looks like we got biblical prophet beings here, or relatives of prophets. Looks like we got relatives of prophet beings. I'm guessing we have oracle beings here. We got different beings that just showed up. That's interesting. Hey, welcome back, YouTuber, whoever you are. Yeah.
That's enough. That's enough.
Yeah,
That's enough.
again, I don't believe or disbelieve in this. I'm about spirituality,
Don't rush
not
off.
religion. I'm all about it. They said, that's enough. Don't rush off. Oh, they heard you brush it. They're trying to tell you not to rush off. They said, don't run away. And they ran away again. They ran away again. Yeah, some people are just scared spirits.
Okay. There's
They have the right to go where they want to be. I just do this for stuff just in case people get drawn.
Dead.
Do something. It's sad. You know, it is sad. Spirit. I get it. I know you feel bad that people do that to you. It's okay. People have the right to choose who they want to be around.
Today's welcome.
Hi.
You going. Then I.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So I guess some of these spirits you're feeling bad that you're coming in and then running and then hiding.
I'm
Dream after dream after. Yeah. No, it's okay. Like I said, I don't know why they're coming in and out. I think some of them are just curious and they're back and forth.
Love.
Dream after dream.
good.
Yeah, it's good. You have laugh. Well, I appreciate it, Spirit. Thank you for loving me. I appreciate it. Well, I appreciate you being one.
Well.
Okay, so we have. I always do a live free stream for about an hour. Then after I do that, I just take my time and I meditate for the weekend. Thank you. You're saying dream after dream after dream, so you know.
Picture.
Your pictures. Yep, they're talking about my dream board, my vision board. They're supporting it.
Job.
And she told. Oh, please. Yeah.
Put the ball.
One man here.
All right, here, hold on. There's one man here. Something about hitting the ball. What about tarot? What about tarot? I don't do tarot. I do oracle. I'm not a tarot in.
Good.
I like different energies that are positive that manifest destiny.
I'd like.
Wow, there's a lot of energy here. I can feel the strength. Did I eat all the food too?
Having a
Could probably just take this one. Well, hey, how's it going? You
Hello.
Well, they're an ally. Probably throw these away. They're friends.
Can
I'll put that away.
Main, 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 main,
Main Street. What about Main Street? An ally? Ah,
Go away.
go away.
please, 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 please.
Ah. Well, they're telling someone to go away because someone's being mean. Anybody being mean. Anybody that's doing mainstream.
legend.
Legend.
Now.
A Maori? A legend of the Maori? Well, I am in my connect and something about. I'm connected to that in my ancestor and my dad's side.
Sandwich.
Is a
Belong.
Okay, let's talk about this.
To buy. Small.
And witch? Or you're trying to call me a witch too? Well, I'm an oracle. There's a difference. I'm more of like a prophet or seer, and I'm relative. Welcome to Samuel Spirit
I
Radio
work the
Spirit
mind.
Box Live. Affirmation and tune healing
Okay.
live. No drama or bullying allowed. Allowed is spelled correctly, even with the spirits, please. Thank you and have fun. Like the live, share the live. Let's talk to spirits. Be inspired. Affirmation. I'm pulsing more. And on Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, between Mountain Time of 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Mountain Time. That is 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And sometimes longer. Also, surprise lives anytime I choose or is asked. Enjoy, and thanks for being there. Bless
You
you all.
remind me of someone.
To the a couple.
It's 5:49 p.m. Mountain Time right now. It's March 27th, 2025. Right now it's March 27th, 2025.
Carrot.
Yes.
It's a Thursday. And it's my twilight life, which is nighttime, or I call twilight.
Okay.
Infant.
I did.
No. Did you? together.
Yes, 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 yes.
Turning ink.
You must trust us.
Someone's learning. Question everything. Don't believe or disbelieve. Yeah. Ocean, the flow.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
I don't believe or disbelieve in this. This is just for entertainment purposes only. This is my
Welcome.
Samuel Spirit.
10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock.
No.
After.
Spirit box live. This is my affirmation. I'm live. I do affirmation cards, oracle cards. I talk to spirits through spirit boxes aside. I'm also a holistic vegan. So whoever you are, YouTuber, that's who I am. You keep coming in and out. I'm just telling you.
Get about it.
It's fun. It's fun. It's fun.
Bye.
Fun. No. Nice.
Hey, Dora, what's going on? Fun. You saying why?
Go.
Or they're saying bye to someone because they're saying that the person needs to go.
Count. Back.
Most of the spirits or mystical that come around me, I guess in some way I'm related to them, and sometimes they'll even sound like me too. They practice. Sometimes they will sound like me.
Look at that.
Okay.
I'm very happy.
They're both.
You got like 12 minutes to a little less than 12.
No.
I do affirmation cards. People can send a message and say, hey, affirmate me, and I'll affirmate you. I do mind, body, spirit pulls, and I pull them up on the back screen. You'll see them. I can change the background to whatever information I have on my laptop to share.
The main.
It's wonder.
There's one girl.
Dirty.
It said there's one girl that's dirty. They're saying that you're dirty. They said there's one girl. And then you said
So I thought you might.
They heard you say something dirty. Then you said something to the girl, and they say that that's dirty.
I'm glad
they took
you're
it
here.
dirty. But then they said, "I'm glad you're here."
There's something.
No.
So maybe they took something wrong, or maybe you
No, you
said
don't.
something to see if they would respond, and you just got your answer.
Seems.
Oops.
Are you?
Later.
Oh.
Later.
Come.
I have like a minute or 30
Hello?
second
Hello?
delay,
Hello?
just so you know, whoever's there.
Bring the neck. Two.
He said two.
Attach.
They're saying that they're attached to you. That's how they're able to communicate through here. You have an attachment, and they're speaking through this like a Bluetooth or like a walkie-talkie. Basically, what they're doing. And then some. Yeah. They're doing it in whatever way to communicate with you, and they're around you.
Hello. Shouldn't it.
We won't harm you.
He said, "We won't harm you."
You.
I would still set boundaries. Look into doing Himalaya salt in your windows and doorways. It'll actually help protect you from negative energies from people around you and yourself. Celtic salt as well in your hallways, in your area, in every corner of your home.
Movement.
Yeah, doing Himalaya salt and Celtic
Now.
salt will protect you from it and make any bad beings to not be able to mess with you as much. They'll have to leave eventually because they'll be affected by it. Yeah, it will hurt them. It'll affect the bad guys, the bad entities. Entities have to leave. It'll affect them. It also helps with bugs. Helps make sure bugs don't come in as much.
Now.
I love it. I love it in my
Would be
apartment.
nice.
Sorry to.
That's why they call it Salt of the Earth for a reason. There's a lot of shows that bring up protection of sacred ground is always salt. We're not talking about dyed salt. We're talking about pure salt. Salt of the nature of Himalayan Celtic, of the heart, salt of the heart.
Your wife.
Yeah, it's a very alkaline. They're talking about high alkaline. Yeah.
Right.
Of the earth, yeah. They're talking about the heart or the earth. Yeah, heart and earth. My wife, my wife is the one saying it. Well, I don't know. It have time slips, and sometimes supposedly a future spouse comes in. But it hasn't happened yet. I haven't met her yet, so there's no way for me to know who it is or if it's even true. I'm not married. I'm single, so I'm looking for a vegan. I want a vegan soulmate.
Main care.
Main care is Francis. Like I said, interesting connections. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so we're going to have about 4 more minutes. So if anybody wants affirmation cards, you're going to have to send in a comment to me here on Restream through YouTube. Or you're going to have to somehow get a hold of me through Telegram or others to let me know. Or you're going to have to send me a message on TikTok on Samuel Spirit 12 to say, hey, can you do an affirmation card for me when you're on live events?
Dark.
To eat with. One to look.
What?
See you there.
Anyway, Grace with they're cards. Dark.
Train stick.
The train state. Someone's in a train state. Oh, they did tell me that something's going to happen in April. In New York, that I have an angel that's going to protect me. What's going to happen? And I'm going to be freed. And those who've been trying to mess with me in life are going to lose. I'm going to be given what I was promised since 2017.
Put my res. Nice.
I'm hiding.
Do you know?
Deliver them.
I've had dreams and visions about this too. I didn't just hear it in the spirit box. I've been shown it in dreams. And most of my dreams have come true so far. This is one of them that hasn't yet. Because it has to happen in April. I just don't know if it's this year or next year that it's going to happen. But I have an angel protecting and source. So it's going to happen. I don't believe or disbelieve. But we'll find out.
Glad.
Anyway, here we go. Oh, hey, Margaret.
Ambrose.
You came at the tail end of the live. I'm going to be leaving a little bit. I want to kind of rest. I've been doing a lot. Because my live yesterday was longer than normal. Because I wanted to get it all done. But yeah, I've been having people coming in and out, Margaret. There's been people coming in and out of the live, this whole live, but I've been skipping as well here and there. It's way too hot in my place. They've been trying to cook me alive in here, so I just need to relax and deal with them messing with our heating system here in my place. So it's been affecting me for being able to have energy to do this. I have the windows open at anything. Housing is just messed up here.
Thank you.
Pilot.
They always do when it's the winter time frame, they always do like a frequency heating system. It's different than normal AC. It's government housing.
You told me.
Yep, I have a portable bath. I have a portable bath ready. I've dealt with this before, so I'm always prepared.
Love.
Bed would be.
Why did you
Yeah, the spirits always want me to take a bath. They're always trying to tell me to go in the bath. They're always trying to promote me to do
Robinson.
it. Robinson.
What's your-
Yeah, there's some spirits that are always trying to help me. I'm like, no. I need some boundary. Pretty funny. I know. Well, I'll between me and my personal space.
School.
It's pretty funny.
Any roommate?
Well, even doing a cold bath isn't going to help, Margaret. It will help to a certain point, but it's because if it's a frequency heating system, they all they need to do is bring it down in my apartment, but they control it. They control it downstairs. We don't control it up here.
Yes.
That's what you like about the basement. Yeah.
In restaurant. We were only.
Yeah, and it's messed up. They shouldn't be doing that. I tried to complain about that because that actually violates people's,
With me.
freedoms. So if they hurt us, if they do it, they should be liable for causing harm to us. By constitutional law, if they cause harm, knowingly or unknowingly, even by contract, it is a felony and a fraud by unalienable rights. They shouldn't be doing that.
When? Hear you.
Yeah. No, they've been doing it for years. For a few years.
I'm a.
Medical situations in this building. People are just low income, but some of us are just here on disability because of physical health that's been done to us because of the system, failed us. They didn't help us like they should be doing for people. They purposely damaged this world, and I got through this, and I corrected things that they were trying to take me out with, and I was smart enough to recognize what's going on with the foods, and no one else did. And I got people to help me out and recognize what's going on, and they're glad that I'm telling people. So I'm very smart and educated. I self-learned, and I became my own minister, and I empowered myself. And not a lot of people are doing that. So I have to work around everything they're doing.
Job.
So,
You said booyah. Cool.
Should give. About a.
But yeah, no, I have a portable pool. I have salt. I have all these other things. It used to be a lot worse, but I found ways to work around their game system. But it always gets pretty hot around this time because the heat starts going higher. And it gets to the point where we get the cooling system switches over by April or May.
Looking at the trains.
In the same.
But their system is broken. But they want to blame the other neighbors causing it to be that way. And it's not the other neighbors, it's the actual system. Oh, that's the other thing. Where their security location is, they black it out. They have all the stuff where they control the cooling system of everything. It's all blacked out and everything, like it's a secret room for them to spy and and mess with the with
My childhood.
with the cameras and things that happen in here and what they do to everybody here.
this summer.
It's an abusive system, but it's about to be corrected. Based on what I was told, it's going to be corrected this year or next year.
Ease.
Forgiveness.
Yes, me.
So I keep being told by April and then something about July that there's certain things that are going to happen that are going to be liberated, something that will happen in New York that will affect whatever's being done to those
My
of
legs.
us here in Utah. Your legs? Yeah, so there's going to be a lot of stuff that are happening. You're very smart. I've learned to work around it. I had to. It was survival. I had to learn survival to work around the psycho game system that the government housing here in Utah in Bountiful are doing to people. That they're trying to get away with. Yep, they violated a lot of our rights and they shouldn't be doing it.
We could have.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of things to people. And I've told other people that claim to care, that have pull in this state, that they could do the right thing, and they're trying to blame it that it's the government when it's really the religion systems with them that are allowing it to be done to those of us who are not in their religion. So they're doing it to people that are not part of their cult system. And so they're allowing it to hurt people, but then they're blaming it on the government. But the government is connected with the religion, and the religion is intertwined with them. And they're all trying to blame it on each other when they're all helping each other to do it to each other. That's why I teach self-care, self-love, self-worth. It's because they like to be fake and facade, not genuine and authentic. And then they want to blame it on the devil, or they want to blame it on people's evils when it's really just their choice to do bad. And it has nothing to do about being influenced by evil. They're choosing to do bad things, and they can choose to do the right thing.
It's a good.
Do we be?
1960s.
They want to blame up, oh, no one's perfect, so we should just let them get away with hurting you and others. It's like it's all the excuses I've heard from people now. And I realize it's because they're being brainwashed. People are being influenced. So I had to work around all the psycho brainwashing that everybody is just allowing everybody to do to people. So the only way for people to stop is to acknowledge what they're doing and out the truth so that they can stop it. Yeah. Great.
Michael.
Hey, well,
Start looking. Who are you?
Optimism.
Enough money?
I had to learn to be, well, more than just optimist. I had to be genuine, a higher vibe to counter it. I had to work around it. I realized, you know what? If something happens to me, then at least I told people and tried to warn people. If I end up unaliving, then you know that the government killed me or hurt me or harmed me. And they did it to other people about 5. And so I'm okay because I've been working around it. But the problem is other people can't do what I'm doing.
Need trust.
to come.
5 to 6 people in the last couple of years
Very
have
simple.
been unalived in this building due to them causing these problems. And no one's doing anything about it. I've called the news, I've called other people, I've tried to tell everybody about it. It's irritating that no one wants to do the right thing.
Street.
Door.
There's been at least 3 or 4 people that passed in the last 4 or 5 years. It was because of the game system that they did with people. Some of them just disappeared. We don't know where they went. Some of them we heard rumors that they passed in their house. Some of them it's
You
horrible.
haven't.
You are admired.
Call it.
Who?
I'm surprised I'm actually still alive, to be honest.
Walked around.
So that's 81 degrees. Yeah, so it's 81.3 degrees by the window. It's 78 in another part of the building, but anyway. Yeah. They take better care of us. Yeah. Yeah, but the thing is, it's not about the government, it's the community. The community, it's a community housing. It's Davis Community Housing Authority. So it's community housing authority connected to government oversight wrongdoings. So it's not just the government, it's the ownerships of Davis Community Housing connectors that are letting it happen. And they're trying to pretend that they're doing things for people.
Last time. Please.
So people that are in the LDS, the Mormon Church, the people that are within that, the people that are helping fund it, the ownership connectors, that are just ignoring what they know is wrong to be done. So it's different groups, different people that are aware, that are allowing it to happen
The house.
when they shouldn't be allowing it. We shouldn't be blaming it just on the government itself. The people need to be against those crimes. It's violating constitutional law. They should be stopping and being aware of the individuals who are causing these problems. They should be aware of who the maintenance people are and getting it outed. They should be coming together as a community. So blaming it on the government and not the community doing something against what the government is doing to people. If the community allows this to be done to people, then they're going to allow it to happen to other communities. If it starts there, then it's going to domino effect to your communities. If they can get away with it here, they're going to try to get away with it wherever you are. They're going to do it no matter if you're in another state or not.
We'll be with. It took that.
So the only way that you stop them is outing the crimes. Whether people are going to believe you or not, you need to tell them, and then people need to go do their research. If they care, they need to be like, okay, crap, this guy is saying this is happening. And then if they feel that someone else brings it up, let the other
Be
people
about-
know.
be
If
about-
anybody
be about-
knows
be
anybody
about-
that can stop it, if anybody knows of anybody in that area, let those people in that area. You'd be surprised who you know and who others know that know what's going on here, or if they did know what was going on here, could stop it. It's a smaller world than we've been told. We get drawn to each other for a reason. But I don't expect anybody to do anything. I just tell people to do what your heart tells you.
Hello.
I'm doing what I need to do for me. I expect others to do what they need to do for them. Because how do I know you're not going to go and talk to people about things, or that you haven't talked to people about things? And everybody gossips in some way, brings up things when they care about people. And then they don't realize by doing that, they actually help, if it's true, they help it get to people they don't know it could get to, that would eventually could stop the crime.
Hey. Where are you?
And so when you talk about the awareness of other things, when it's true, it's not to complain about it, it's to inform. So when you inform things, you share your truth, even if it's just a couple people hear it, they're going to be like, you know what, I'm going to look into this. Or they secretly know and they're connected to you. You're like, you know what, this guy was telling me. And you get drawn to someone that could be in my area all of a sudden. And say, you know what, I know this guy over there. Are you from there? I learned, it happens. Or I could get drawn to people in your area or something. And so there's always this connection where somehow we're connected to people that we don't even know we're really connected to. And that's why we got drawn to them. It's not just for the other things that we got drawn to each other for. It's also because there was a purpose for other things that it just happened to happen. So I don't try to worry about it. I just let it be known, and if something happens to me, something happens to me. I did all I could. I lived life to the fullest.
Guess where I am?
Yeah, I don't let it bother me. I find solutions, and I let people know when it's serious. And so right now it's not as bad as it's been, but it's still not favorable. But yeah, I have a tough. I got a community. I got the community against me when I complained about stuff in my apartment. Eventually, it went to higher ups and was fixed, but I ended up in a psych ward because they insisted, and I was held for a month. Yeah, Margaret, the sad part is you just have to learn to work around their game system of how to handle it. So, yeah, I dealt with some mystical stuff, and I know what you're saying there. Sometimes you have to work around the game system of things they're willing to admit and what they're not willing to admit. So for me, I just let it be public. The more you let it be public and you show it, and people see it publicly, that's how that's how they get in trouble. If you publicly tell it to other people that will hear you, not the people that won't, and
Steven.
then you try to tell them in the way that they will be willing to hear you in, and forgive yourself if you did the right thing and they still tried to do something that wasn't right to do to you. What actually helped me was doing the spirit box and doing the 2D healing with the spirit box. That actually protected me from the crazy things that were going on. And also when I became a vegan. When I became a vegan and started being vegan for the animals, and I started doing the tune healing and doing that, I started to feel protected because I had community connections that I connected with that protected me from those doing the other stuff.
Cool.
It reversed a lot of crap that was happening.
Please take care.
Because I now had nothing that I had to regret. I did everything, and I had nothing to regret anymore. But I just let people know, and so I started doing things on Telegram, explaining certain things, telling the truth of what I witnessed and what I experienced. With questioning everything, I didn't just try to think, oh, it's this that's happening. I didn't try to conditionalize and say, oh, this is a demon, oh, this is an angel, blah blah blah. I went by what I felt it could be, and then I'm like, but it could be something else. So I used to think that something was a certain way and it had to be that way. I got away from the cult mentality of labeling, and I started to unlabel everything other than what the spirits have said. And then I trust my instincts after I did that. Yeah, I'm on the second floor.
Trapped here.
Yeah, kind of trapped here, not really. Yeah, I went through a lot. And I'm sorry that happened to you, Margaret, by the way. Yeah, it's not fun to make them think that you're crazy, to gaslight you, to not acknowledge your own awareness of health requirements. It's because the system wants to depopulate. They want to enslave people's mindset instead of be authentic. However, when you learn you can stand up for your own belief systems, what I realized is you need to become your own minister. Become your own belief system. Stand up to your doctors based on your unable lights of your belief system and health requirements, and set those boundaries with them. Somehow, someone's been protecting me so I can. And I don't know who's been allowing it to me. It was right when I started saying I started being myself. And right when I pulled my records from the religion I was in and started being my own self-care, self-love, self-worth, no one tried to rule over me anymore. It was crazy. It's like as soon as I stopped people ruling over me, I started standing up to my doctors for what I felt I wanted. Someone was helping and allowing it somehow.
It's beautiful here.
Like I was getting information that people sent me secretly and like emails all of a sudden. I don't know who sent it to me. It could have been my sister. It could have been someone else. I don't know. To this day, I don't know. And that's what got me to go to different places. I prayed and meditated. I got drawn to a non-medicine hospital, learned about water studies, learned about stuff, talked to PhDs, doctorates, and connected to things about my experiences and more. It's like the coolest thing ever.
Environment. Light.
Yeah, but they all kind of are scattered, so I can't rely on them to help me with my location. They just helped me with certain things that I needed to learn, and then they took off. It was like I got the information from them, and then they all went to their different places in the world. It was like they gave me the info I needed, and all of a sudden they were gone. It was like the weirdest thing ever, but it was impressive.
All right, can you?
242424242. What's it about? What's it about? What's it about? What's it about? What's it about?
Okay.
Yeah, I ended up learning things beyond what they even knew, and they were like, "Holy crap, you're smarter than even me or other PhDs. How is this possible?"
How are you?
They were very
Understand me?
impressed with it. Heart, Kenny. Yeah, it's because of the heart.
Unfried.
Yeah, it's because of the heart. Yeah, I was told it's because of my heart. I call it the heart spark, like an awakening.
I don't. What time?
Uh, we're a non-medicine hospital. Yeah, there's a lot of non-medicine hospitals. There, you can look up Theta Wellness. They have places of Polymag. They had Theta Wellness is connected to NASA chambers or med beds or celestial chamber type of lower technology than those that I went in. So I know med beds and celestial chambers exist because I've been in a lower version of it. There's a lot of different stuff out there.
What?
That's where I learned about water studies from them and crystals. I learned about energy and healing knowledge and holistic. That was my starting of that connection. But it then got me, and that was right before I became vegan. I started learning about vegan for the food, and then, but I still was in the church that I was in. Once I caught on to the church being connected to gang stalker crimes, stopthecrime.net brings up a lot of that info. I started realizing what's really going on, and I was shown what's coming. Kind of, yeah. I didn't quite learn veganism until 2024. I realized about the exploitation part. But for the food and products, I was mostly not eating animal and not supporting it in any of that crap. I knew what was going on to a certain degree, but I was still trying to deconstruct my brainwashing programming, my cognitive dissonance programming that the church put me in. Took about 4 years to get out of that way of thought process.
Black Death.
Yeah.
No.
They say that every 10 years you're in a cult system or cult mentality system. You have to. It takes a year for every 10 years you're in.
I need to.
But it's usually double that.
Yours.
Yeah, so
Tradition.
yeah, because of the tradition and because of the community connections. The problem is you would think that church was supposed to help you. They pretend that they're Christ-like, they pretend they do the right thing and be honest and not lie, but the leaderships and all of that, they stop it. But then I realized how interconnected to the programs they are, that they almost were wanting it to be that way. And they could have made it a lot better than they made it. And all we had to do is do self-care, self-love, and be genuine and authentic to others instead of fake and facade, and really be honest what we're really about. The reason why everybody's broken is because you're taught to think broken ways, as if you can't be genuine, as if no one can be. And by thinking that no one can be, everybody ends up thinking that they won't be. And it makes them get away with doing bad things instead of actually just taking responsibility for your actions. And then they try to think that some things are bad when it's just the way people are. It's a natural response to a certain circumstance. So, and they try to think that you'll hurt people, you'll do this by that response, and really no, it's about recognizing to let go of things and not be so emotional or overly overwhelmed. And then you got to forgive yourself. And so they want people to be over emotional. They want people to yell. They want people to fight. They want people to get mad. And so I learned to regulate my body temperature. And yes, I'm not happy with what they do, but complaining about it overly doesn't help. Acknowledging that it's happening is what needs to be known.
The timer.
I figure, if it's gonna happen, I'm here. If something happens to me, it happens. I told people, I tried to do whatever I could to let people know what's going on. I blame it on the actual situation that it actually is, and I try to give as much proof as I have so that it's seen. But I don't let people say that I'm crazy or nuts. I say, you know what? I'm being honest. I'm being authentic. I don't expect you to believe, but I'm telling you the truth. And you ignoring me means that you're going to allow it to be done to other people. And so I told the people they need to know. I'm going to warn other people that you're ignoring this and that's going to hurt others. So I'm going to tell other people. Since you're not doing anything about it, I'm going to tell this person. I'm going to tell that person. So at least I'm doing something. At least I have my conscience clear. So it's not about being liked or believed in. It's about letting people know so that they have a chance.
Looks like.
So it's and it's not about over exaggerating or being frustrated that you're not being heard. I used to feel that way, and I learned to not do that anymore. It's not easy. It wasn't easy to change, but it was because I was projecting. I was expecting people to be dependent for me instead of being independent. And I realized, you know what? I tried to get people to help me as if they wanted to and said that they would, and I had to learn to take care of me, realizing that no one else wants to, which is sad. But then I decide to help people that I know would really need help or would like help, and then I train them. I teach them self-care, self-love. I tell them.
Bring. Last month.
Yep, that's what I did.
Impaled.
You went over the music. The whole world is brainwashed. I think it took me forever to realize churches are that way, even over the music. Oh yeah, the music. Oh yes. Well, I'm not really for med beds necessarily. There's med beds that are real and there's ones that are fake. But anyway, even over the music. Yeah, the music, that's why I do sulfito frequencies. And even then, I feel like you still need to meditate. The frequencies will do a little bit. They'll help to a certain point, but you still need to do your own meditation focuses. You still need to eat the right foods. You still need to do self-care, self-love. The frequencies will only help to a certain point. You still need to be in line with it.
How long?
Yeah, and the spirits are saying all of that. They're agreeing. They're agreeing with me right now. Let's see. I think you're right about us being in Truman Show world. Yeah, that's why I'm saying we're in a freaking Truman Show world, Matrix world. And so what we need to do is just work through it. Whatever realm we're in, we need to do the right thing. Stop playing the game. Stop playing the role. And start just helping people and being genuine and honest. Free everybody from the matrix, from the programming, from everything in any way we can. Take down the control program. Take down the satellite. Take down the frequency that's brainwashing everybody. Stop the harm being done. Stop the control or the enslavement. So, like in the show They Live, yes. So basically, they bring up in the They Live show. So if anybody knows what it is, and they know for surety that it is, then they need to take the responsibility and take it down.
I know it.
There's the bowl.
With you.
Well, that's why I do the spirit boxes. That's why I do the other stuff. It only helps to a certain point, but they do want me to do.
Like the dark.
They do want me to do
What's your name?
baths and stuff. They say you should go do that. You should go in the pool. No, they're funny. I know you're with me. Okay, but yeah, so the whole thing is it's all about doing the right thing in the heart. So my life was extended. I'm surprised I'm still even alive. I work around it. I think that they weren't expecting me to survive as long as I have. They've been trying to covertly take me out for a while, but ever since I started doing good and started being vegan and started doing that, I had other protectors countering them, but
I'm nasty.
But they want to do things that control circumstances. Yeah. They want to be controlled, but they're not going to win. Even if I get taken out, I'm good. I did all that I needed to do here, but I was told I wouldn't, and that something's about to happen. But we'll see.
Hi.
Yeah, the mind. They want to control the heart and the mind and the spirit. They want to control the three brains in your body. And they've already tried, but when you start being authentic and genuine, you activate the heart spark and it dissolves their controls, no matter what they've done. Yeah. So They Live is just, it brings up concepts. Free Guy brings up another concept. Adjustment Bureau brings up another concept. The Matrix shows bring up a lot of those concepts. The new one even brings up even more what they're doing now. There's a ton.
Having a problem. And work.
To do.
Anyway, well, I'm going to head out. I'm going to go for the twilight. I'm going to relax. I need to maybe take a bath or something and deal with whatever's here. It's actually a lot cooler than it usually is. But again, I can't rely on the weather outside to cool down my inner house. I think they're going to switch it to the cooling system soon. But again, it's just, I'm going to do whatever I got to do. So, That's why I have like 3 days to relax, because I have to ground myself within the weekend to deal with whatever game systems they try to do in the week.
I have a glass. 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 I have a glass.
It's me they
A
see.
lot of okay.
It's me they see. It's you they see.
Visit me.
Participate.
I gotta find something here.
I'm right.
I'm gonna head out. Bless you. Grace be with you. Yeah, teleport.
I've been here 50 years.
You've been here 50 years. There we go.
Later.
Tell him what? Tell me what? Tell me what before I go. You've been here 50 years. What do you need to tell me, Spirit? Other than 50 years. She? Okay, well, I'll be back on Monday. Bless you, everybody. Unless I say Monday, Wednesday, Thursdays. I might do some surprise lives, but I need to get some things figured out. It's okay, though. It is what it is. But whatever happens to me, it's going to, karma will affect those who are causing it to me here. I've been shown that whoever's doing it, it's actually, they're going to wish they didn't. I don't know how. I don't want anything to happen to anybody. I just know that something's going to happen in New York that's going to free me and others from the game systems that have been hurting everybody. That it's going to be divine intervention that's coming. That's all I know.
Good rest.
To there.
I'm in Utah, and somehow New York and Utah are interconnected, which makes a lot of sense, actually, to things I caught on to. But I don't know if it's going to be this April or if it's going to be next year. But I keep being told that this July, they're saying it's going to happen. Yeah, food rest. It's going to rest. You there? Okay, well, take care. Thank you, spirits. Bless you. Grace be with you. Infinite rising to you all. Thanks, Margaret, for being here. And thank you for whoever else was a fly on the wall on YouTube as well. Other than Margaret, bless you. Grace be with you and have fun. And Margaret, I'll be posting your Oracle cards sometime this weekend. So grace be with you. Infinite rising to you all.
Okay.
Not sure.
Others.
Beyond the. Students all.